Hey guys, it's time for my 2020 NHL mock draft predictions. So I have predicted the picks for the top 10 teams right now, predicted teams that I found on our website, and so right now, at least before the draft lottery. So the teams have predicted, of course, I have predicted my picks for their teams. So for Detroit, with the number 1 overall pick, obviously Alexei Lafreniere. With the I made a video earlier and everything, so he's the obvious pick, I guess you could say. I mean, his skill just says everything, right? So we might as well just move on to number 2, and there I put center for Ottawa, Quinton Byfield. I'm going to make a video on him as well. I'm probably going to make a video on every one of these guys, but short about him as well. I mean, a big guy, big size. Like I mentioned in the Lafreniere video, I could almost compare him a bit right now to Brady Tkachuk. I mean, size and skill. His skill is crazy. I mean, with his size and everything. So I picked him to go to Ottawa with the 2nd overall pick. With the 3rd overall pick, also to Ottawa, from that trader earlier, from the Erik Karlsson trade, left wing Tim Stützle from Germany. And I mean, the Germans seem to get a little better now, right? I mean, they start to come through. We have Leon Draisaitl, and from what I've seen from him, he's a really skilled forward. Will probably be ready already from the first year. And Ottawa could definitely use someone like that on the first line. I mean, I could see him playing on the first line at least. I don't know. I guess so. See him Byfield and Brady Tkachuk on the first line. I mean, please give me hockey. I want hockey. No, please. And with the 4th pick for Los Angeles, and the defenseman Jamie Drysdale. I mean, they have Dowdy. They have Tobias Björnfot from Sweden. But having someone like Jamie Drysdale, I mean, in an NHL draft, you pick the best player available, and I mean, Jamie Drysdale. After these first 3 players, I guess I would say he would probably have the biggest ceiling. I mean, it would be the best pick for the Los Angeles Kings at this point, I guess. I mean, and looking at Dowdy, I mean, Björnfot, if Björnfot ends up being something really good, if he turns out to be a really good defenseman, who knows, he might not even be at top 2. And Dowdy isn't getting any younger as well, so. Then we have at number 5 for Anaheim, I picked Marco Rossi. I mean, from his season so far, he is definitely showing that he deserves to be picked high in this draft. And I definitely say, I mean, he's a centerman. I don't know, I didn't mention that. A centerman, Austrian centerman. I don't even know if we have any Austrian players in the league so far. And Anaheim could definitely use a new centerman. I mean, Ryan Getzlaf is getting old. Isak Lundestrom isn't ready to be. He's projected to be. I mean, he's looked at as a potential future second line, possibly first line centerman. But Marco Rossi so far, right now, before the draft, seems to me to be a good pick for Anaheim. So I picked Marco Rossi to go to Anaheim Ducks. With the number 6 pick, left wing to New Jersey Devils, Cole Perfetti in left wing. New Jersey doesn't have too much offense today. I mean, they have Jack Hughes. They could definitely have gone with a defenseman, but at this point, their next defenseman you're looking at. I mean, I've actually given them a defenseman number 10 as well. I mean, they have number 10, so they can afford to skip. I mean, jumping that high, risking to miss out on a really good forward. You draft the best player available, right? So they obviously pick Cole Perfetti. He has a high ceiling. He can be an elite left wing in the National Hockey League. He just might need maybe one or 2 years before he's fully ready to be a superstar in the National Hockey League. So yeah, playing like in juniors or something, not possibly playing in the NHL with a team like New Jersey at this point. Then we have at number 7, Lucas Raymond to Buffalo, left wing. Lucas Raymond he's going to be a complete player in the National Hockey League. I can tell that already. He's going to be an amazing player in the National Hockey League. I can definitely see him playing on a first line role in the future. Maybe not in his first maybe even 3 years on his rookie contract, but definitely probably before he turns 25 he's going to be on the first line in Buffalo, if he stays in Buffalo, if he gets picked by Buffalo, so. And I mean, he has the skill. He already has the skill. I've seen him play in Sweden, and I mean, he's already shown that he can produce with men, and he's about to be drafted. Has he turned 18? I think he might have. And then we have for Montreal, they picked the right wing at number 8, Alexander Holtz. Alexander Holtz has already been talked about maybe scoring. Could be a 50-goal scorer in the league. A 50-goal scorer, ladies and gentlemen. That for Montreal could be really important. I mean, they don't even have big names right now. Right now they have, I mean, Max Domi has really gotten up their skill, but they don't have that real high elite future as well, because Domi isn't. He's already not. He's elite right now, I guess I could say. Somewhere around elite, close at least. Yeah, I'd say he's one of the lower tier elites in the league, maybe, but he's really but he's still very skilled and everything. So someone like Alexander Holtz for the future and everything. I mean, if he lives up to that, I mean, come on. And with number 9 for Chicago, I did pick. First off, I did pick the center Anton Lundell, but I did also mark out possible Yaroslav Askarov. They don't have a goal. I mean, they have then what is his name? Connor Delia. But Delia isn't even that young, is he? I mean, goals do take time to develop. But Askarov could be the next. He's also been mentioned as the what is it called? It's the next big Russian goal, I guess, after the Tampa goalie. What's his name? Vasilevsky is his name. I mean, and the injuries for Crawford and everything, they do need a new prospect goalie. But I did pick Anton Lundell first off. He has the skill, a guy maybe they're not going to skip up on. And they could also use a future centerman. But their future for forwards also do look good, while goalies don't. So Askarov could definitely be the pick for them. And number 10, then, as I mentioned earlier, for New Jersey, the defenseman, Jake Sanderson. I mean, Subban did have a bad year. He might have a bounce back year. next year, right? So, but Subban isn't young either, and they don't have any prospect defenseman. So that's quite an obvious pick for me, honestly. So yeah, that will be my current top 10 2020 NHL draft mock draft. I'm going over it again. Number 1, Lafreniere to Detroit. Number 2 to Ottawa, Quinton Byfield. Number 3 to Ottawa, left wing, Tim Stützle. Number 4 to LA, Jamie Drysdale. Number 5, Marco Rossi to Anaheim, center. Number 6 to New Jersey, left wing, Cooper Fetty. Number 7, left wing to Buffalo, Lucas Raymond. Number 8, right wing, Montreal, Alexander Holtz. Number 9, Anton Lundell, center, or goalie, Yaroslav Askarov, Chicago. And number 10, Jake Sanderson, defenseman, New Jersey. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.